ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening. Welcome to RTA News. Today is Wednesday, August 27, 2025. Thanks for joining us. Interior Minister Khalifa Sarajuddin Haqqani says that more efforts are needed to ensure individual and social security, stressing that security forces must serve day and night to strengthen public trust. He made the remarks at the security meeting of the Ministry of Interior, where participants also discussed addressing public concerns in addition to security issues. In Turkmenistan, Afghanistan's Ambassador Fazil Mohammad Saber met with the new head of a diplomatic organization for security and cooperation in Europe. The meeting focused on strengthening the Islamic Emirates' engagement and mutual relations with the international community. The OEC had pledged to brief participants in relevant meetings on Afghanistan's current political stance and developments. Public Health Minister Maulawi Nur Jalal Jalali held a coordination meeting with health sectors, donors and representatives of several international organizations. The ministry stated that discussions centered on the current state of Afghanistan's health sector, the importance of aid and future programs. The minister noted that effective resource management will ensure quality health services in the country after 2026. Meanwhile, donors and representatives of the international organizations also pledged continued cooperation with the ministry. Ministry of Mines and Petroleum Mullah Hidayatullah Badri, accompanied by a high-level delegation, attended and spoke about the Oil, Gas and Chemical Industrial Forum in Tatarstan and the invitation of the Republic. The minister thanked Tataristan's leadership and discussed bilateral relations, Afghanistan rich oil and gas reserves and technology transfer from Tatarstan. He also invited investors to explore opportunities in Afghanistan mineral sector. During a meeting with Tataristan's president, both sides exchanged proposals with officials pledging support for scholarships and professional capacity building programs for Afghan students. Minister of Borders and Tribal Affairs Mullah Nurullah Nouri met with Iran's Ambassador Ali Reza Bigduli to discuss strengthening economic ties, mutual trust, regional issues and coordination between the two countries. Mr. Nouri emphasized the historical friendship between Afghanistan and Iran and called on the Iranian government to treat Afghans living in Iran according to Islamic and international norms. Meanwhile, the Iranian ambassador said Iran respects all neighboring countries, especially Afghanistan, and seeks to further expand political, economic and friendly relations. The Ministry of Industry and Commerce states that in the first interministerial meeting on the Afghanistan-Pakistan Transit Trade Agreement, APTA, was held under the chairmanship of Minister Nuruddin Azizi. The meeting discussed finalizing the trade agreement between the two countries. The Palestinian Ministry of Health says Israeli attacks on Gaza over the past 24 hours have martyred at least 75 people and wounded 370 others. Authorities stated that 3 more Palestinians died of hunger and malnutrition during this period, bringing the death total from starvation in Gaza to 303, including 117 children. The Directorate of Martyrs and Disabled Affairs in Faryab province distributed medical wheelchairs and cash assistance to about 100 individuals with disabilities. The ministry stated that the local officials are working to provide necessary facilities for all citizens of the country. UNICEF, in its latest report, says that more than 2 billion people worldwide currently lack access to safe drinking water. The report notes that 1 in every 4 people globally is deprived of clean drinking water. Over the past 6 months, the Ministry of Public Health reports treating 1.1 million malnourished children. The number of treatment centers has surged from 800 to 3,200 since the Islamic Emirate regained power. Here is the report.
Since the Islamic Emirate regained power, the Ministry of Public Health has prioritized the nutrition sector, expanding the number of malnutrition treatment centers from 800 to 3,200.
Before the Islamic Emirate government, the number of these sites was 800. Now it has increased to 2,300. We have 143 inpatient service centers and approximately 3,000 OPD service units. The Ministry of Public Health is striving to provide a standardized healthcare service to every individual in the country.
The ministry spokesperson confirmed that 1.1 million malnourished children under the age of 5 have been treated in the past 6 months.
Special attention has also been given to child malnutrition. Currently, work is underway to establish a system, and efforts are being made to revise certain strategies and guidelines that were previously developed. In the past 6 months, approximately 1.1 million children under the age of 15 suffering from malnutrition have received.
Health workers at Kabul's Indira Gandhi Children's Hospital attribute malnutrition to climate change, natural disasters, migration, insufficient breastfeeding, and limited access to food. They report receiving a steady influx of malnourished children daily who were treated promptly.
During the first 6 months, children should be exclusively breastfed. However, families face challenges in this regard. Some mothers delay breastfeeding or do not provide it at all. Even when they do, it's often late, and after 6 months, complementary foods are not introduced properly.
In both wards, the number of patients is quite high. We have around 25 patients in one ward, and in the ICU section of the other ward, there are about 20 patients.
The World Food Programme had earlier raised concerns over insufficient funding for humanitarian and food aid in Afghanistan, and now the Ministry of Economy is calling on the international community to step up and fulfill its responsibility in this regard.
Currently, we are in the season of return for our dear migrants to the country. Therefore, both developmental and humanitarian assistance must be prioritized by international aid organizations and the global community.
Earlier, the Ministry of Economy met with the UN Secretary General Special Representative and head of the UNAMA, Rosa Tambayeva, to discuss solutions for returnees' challenges and the continuation of the international humanitarian aid in Afghanistan.
Under an agreement between the National Disaster Management Authority and the ARR Japan Organization, the Provincial Disaster Management Office in Ghazni Province distributed food aid to 480 affected families in Rashizan district after a survey. Officials say that each family received 50 kilograms of flour, 24.5 kilograms of rice, 7 kilograms of sugar, 8 kilograms of beans, 1 kilogram of green tea, 10 liters of cooking oil, and 1 kilogram of salt, all in the presence of officials. That was all for tonight. Thanks for being with us. Have a great night.
ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا